What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Jad here from Puma Plow playing some more Farming Simulator 25. We're back on Iowa Plains-View. Let's get to it. All right, so we are back on the farm. I have played some since Tuesday. Basically what I've done is a lot of liming and plowing because, you know, we had corn planted everywhere. So there's that. So chat, choose your own adventure real fast. Do you want corn or sugar beets? We have a field of corn ready. We actually have sunflowers and soybeans, but I'm thinking sugar beets or corn, to start with. That's what I'm thinking. Sugar beets or corn? Sugar beet. So yeah. Do we have a normal FedEx time for when they show up? Not really, Jeff, no. Beats will get me some dollar. I'm not worried about money. I'm not worried about the money, so. All right, so we're going to start with sugar beets, for today, which is fine. And so what we'll do is we'll just take this here, truck, and we'll change, the truck to drop off at the train, which that'll be a short drive. All right, and then we need to find ourselves a tractor. You know what? I think the, oh, what's it called? Where's it at? There we go. This tractor would look good on there, right? I don't know if it actually has enough horsepower, but that's okay. Let's go. Beats do take the longest, yeah. The good thing is it's not, oh, I gotta turn that up too. The good thing is it's not that big of a field, so. I forget. So when I'm not streaming, I turn my frame rate down to 30 because why? I don't need 60, but it does kind of look like crap at 30. So I turn it up to 60 when I'm streaming. I forgot. See. My bad. But, yeah, so no, I don't know if our FedEx has like a time. I try, Jeff, not to get anything shipped by FedEx. I go out of my way to not get stuff shipped by FedEx. But I would just say afternoon usually is when they come. So anytime he could show up. But again, I don't want to like call Pops and be like, well, let's go work on the side-by-side. Because A, I want to stream, and B, I want Pops to be where he's at. He's at a, like I said, a social thing, and that'd be fine for him. So he can hang out there for a while, you know? So even if the box did show up in the next like 10 minutes, I wouldn't call him. Like it'll keep. We'll go to the farm tonight and work on it. No big deal. We could actually maybe go tomorrow a little bit if there's a few things. The other thing is Pops wants to just put the side-by-side back together himself. And he's like, don't worry about it. You can stay home and stream. And I'm like, but he shouldn't have to do all that, you know? Like, he can, absolutely, but he shouldn't have to do all that, so. Sugar beets sound like you gotta wash your beard. Nick, they're not bad. I don't mind with the right mod. Because remember, I can lease things. I can't buy. I can lease it though. But with the right mod, with the capacity that this is not bad. I don't mind this at all. To be honest, this is great. And besides, it's not like, you know, carrots. Carrots are a higher yielder when it comes to the root crop world. Carrots are pretty up there, so. But no, this isn't going to be bad, honestly. I mean, it's going to take a little time, but whoopie-doo. It's all good. And then at some point today, I'd like to start plowing fields together and messing with auto drive. We'll see if we actually get to that. With the whole saga of the side-by-side, so. See, I wanted yesterday, what I really wanted to do with the side-by-side was just kind of put it back together and then flip the switch on the dashboard to four-wheel drive. which would have engaged the front wheel drive, and then we would have just used front wheel drive because, like, just leave the drive shaft out going to the rear end. Who cares? It'd be fine. But he wasn't about that, so I got overruled on that one. Mostly because the part is supposed to come in today, so we'll see about that. You know, it is FedEx after all. Now, the crazy one with, like, shipping things and stuff is our mailman. The good old postal service, right? For years, I mean, I've lived in this house my entire life, right? So for years and years and years and years, I mean, a lot of years, we would be lucky to get our mail by like 7 o'clock at night, right? Like every day for years. Okay. If you're looking for a specific mod, shout it out and we'll point you in the right direction for the record. But yeah, we don't have a list. But for years and years and years, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night, pretty standard for our mail in our neighborhood. And here in the last like month and a half or so, something must have changed at the post office. Our mail gets here at like 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning now. It is such a change because like a lot of nights, like our mailbox will get blocked by like a vehicle, and so like we can't park there anymore, you know. And yeah, it's such a change, you know, because normally it's like, oh, it's middle afternoon, I need to mail something. Oh, it's fine, they'll be here later. Nope, not how it works anymore. Not around here. They're here so early. It's crazy now. But that's okay, I guess. I guess this is what the rest of the world gets, like mail that's, you know, at a reasonable time. I don't know. It's just so weird for us. We're not used to it. Not used to it at all. And man, I don't know what was going on yesterday, but it must have been Fire City around the St. Louis area. There, we were on our way to the farm. We could see like 3 giant fires, and one of them I think was like a big wildland fire. Chat, I don't have enough horsepower for this. I don't have enough horsepower to run this. All right. Yeah, that's not gonna work yet. Pizza, what's going on, brother? How you doing today? What's happened? You know what? What else? No, where's my? That would run it, but I don't like the wheels. Glad I got that. I would have been wondering where my truck was. Plugger, what's going on? How are you? What is going on? Hang on. No. No, no, no. Yes. This guy. This guy is the one I need. Where am I at? Okay, we'll just zip over there. That's fine. All right, let's go. Let's go. Just waking up, getting ready for work. I'm chilling. Muller, I'm doing well. Hope you are as well. Welcome in. What's going on? Yep, we are just patiently awaiting the FedEx guy, you know. Again, I wouldn't. It's fine if the parts get here soon. But yeah, it's all good. All right, so we're gonna run the old Ford down, and we'll use the. Oh, I need some diesel. That is one issue with running this plow on these giant fields, by the way, with these Fords. Dude, it cooks the diesel tank on these things. Absolutely cooks them. But that's all right. Where is there fuel? There's no fuel down here. There's literally fuel one place on this map besides my homestead. Okie dokie. I don't have a fuel trailer either, so. Wait, is there fuel in this homestead? You know, this is my homestead. I could put a fuel tank in, right? Like no cap. We can just, you know, it's our homestead, chat. We can just put a fuel tank in. Wherever we want. That's how that works, you know. Wow, look, we have fuel. It's our land. It's fine. Doing the best way you can while working. Well, Polar, I appreciate the 90 stream. Oh, what do we got to park down here, chat? We should park our equipment down here. I'm running out of room in the homestead, so. Yeah, we get, and remember, I want to take out the, I want to get rid of the horses today. At some point. So, yeah. Oh, that's right. This one is the repair shop. That's right. That's right. Same building that's on Alma. Lights up there. That's cool. All right, today tractor. Adam, welcome in. What's going on? How are you? Today tractor. Jeepers. There we go. That one had to think about it. All right, but yeah, we're gonna get rid of the what's it called there? The horses in the back. The horse stock is that's right. You know. There is some wool there, Jeff. Yeah. Some of that was wool that like was there before we bought it again for the second time. So that's Jeff. You got your trade certificate delivered, framed, hung on the wall. Let's go. GG's. GG's. All right. Hopefully, I know this tractor has enough horsepower to pull this thing. Yo, Hunter, what's going on, man? How are you? What's poppin'? Hunter, I saw my dad's cousin's Oliver tractor yesterday, and I thought of you. I still don't know what Oliver it is. I know it's an Oliver, but I don't know what it is. So, sometime I should stop in there, and it's just sitting in an open face shed. So, like, if I don't want to trespass. I don't think he would care, but I don't want to trespass. You know. You're living the dream, Hunter, one nightmare at a time, right? Gotcha. I am on Iowa. This is actually a way bigger field than I thought it was, chat. 17 acres. It's actually not that bad. But that's okay. It's fine. Farmer Goat, what's going on? What's poppin'? Welcome in. Fendt is no longer the most powerful conventional tractor off the lot. I'm assuming what the new John Deere is. I haven't really seen much about that John Deere. I saw their new like weight for the front. That's kind of weird looking. One of these days, huh, Hunter? I gotcha. Yeah, I saw that new weight. That's I think they said something about like 20,000 pounds you can put on the front of that tractor now. Or something. I might be wrong on that. I don't know. I saw a TikTok yesterday and I just kept scrolling. I guess I don't know. Didn't interest me as much as maybe it should have. But either way, that's cool. I mean, new anything's always shiny and fun to look at, right? Doesn't really matter what it is, right? Doesn't really matter what it is. Yeah, this is a decent sized field, but this won't take us terribly long. We'll be okay. Now, the concern is going to be, chat, that we still have our carrots sitting over here in the train facility. And that's where we're going to be hauling our sugar beets. So maybe we'll get to figure out how much that their building holds. Because as of right now, wait. Did they not show up in here? There. Oh, I'm dumb. As of right now, there's 1.4 million liters of carrots in that building, which is kind of crazy. So kind of crazy. So we might get to see how much that building holds. To be honest. So yeah. What cat is releasing? Well, I don't know. I haven't heard any rumors about that one. I don't know. Interesting, though. I saw there was a video from Millennial Farmer Jeff. I have not watched it, no. But I did see there was a video. So, yeah. What did I watched some YouTube last night, but actually I didn't watch that much YouTube. Yeah, I didn't watch much. Kenworth. I heard something about somebody might have leaked that, and then they had to make another video and be like, sorry to Kenworth. I think that was Kenworth. It might have been a different brand, but it was kind of funny, whatever it was. What's poppin'? Welcome in. What's going on, y'all? Close to 20. They build an IVT that can handle. I got you. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see on that, I guess. I don't know. That's 20,000 pounds, though. That's a lot. That's a lot, I feel like, to hang on the front of a tractor. But hey, what do I know? Oh, that was the Edison guy. Okay, yeah. Like I said, you're right. It was. Yeah, I was scrolling and I came across the... That's the old whoopsie, my bad. Gotcha. Most construction. Well, yeah, that God Expo, that's like, that thing's huge. Yeah, no, that makes sense to release the new stuff there. Although it is kind of funny, you know, like with John Deere, I don't quite understand the whole thing. Like, but you know, the National Farm Machinery Show, the one in Louisville, like John Deere corporate, that's not a John Deere corporate show. That's done by like local dealers. So that's why you don't really see, I know they did bring their little 1 Series tractor there, but for the most part, you don't see like big new announcements at Louisville out of John Deere, is because it's not put on by the factory. So just did the right thing. Yeah, that's true. I think that Edison Motor guy, he's pretty I like him. I think he's pretty chill. I mean, you never actually know a person. Obviously, you see what he wants you to see on the internet, but yeah. You asked Olivia if you could go. I'm sure she got right on searching plane tickets for you, Nick, right? She's like, please leave. Or wait, I don't know, maybe not. She said, okay. All right, I gotcha. I don't need my course blades. Clicking buttons over here. That's all right. Actually, you know what I did do last night, chat, was I prepared some stuff for tomorrow for Minecraft. First off, the biggest news out of the Minecraft world, which I know you guys are not here for, but you're going to get it anyway. Monday, I lost a shulker box that had spare elytras, and I actually had my chest plate, like my good armor, and some extra tools. Nick found it. Nick found the shulker box. It was at the raid farm. Do I have a bow? Yeah, I have a really good bow. I just never carry it with me. It's in my ender chest, I think. But yeah, so Nick found the spare elytras. We still need to go get more. We only have 2 spares, so. Yeah. Anyone want to go to a job interview for you? Wait, Fire, are you asking for like a job interview wingman? Like somebody to go in and like hype you up? Because that would be kind of funny, actually. Like, seriously, you should hire my boy, Fire Shadow. Although that would probably look bad if you didn't even show up for your own job interview, right? Like, what's that mean when you get the job? Like, that's probably not good. But anyway, I started to prepare some stuff for tomorrow, so. Although I don't really know, I guess we're going to work on like the train system. There is going to be adventuring tomorrow because that's probably the most fun part of Minecraft here lately for me has been the random adventures. So I'm sure we'll do some more random adventuring as well. So yeah, someone to go do the interview for you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that would go over well, Fire. Just saying. Yeah. Stands for interesting. Wow. Kid's dad came in with him as he was nervous for the interview. Well, it's not as bad as just going and doing an interview for somebody else that they're not even there, right? It's $300 to get in the expo. Interesting. Yeah. My experience with like shows and expos or whatever you want to call them is all like lawnmower stuff. And home shows. Man, the good old home show. Actually, when I was in the house before stream, eating my breakfast, lunch, whatever you want to call it, there was a TV on for the St. Louis home show coming up, and I started having like PTSD flashbacks about almost riding a bus into the river that one night, you know? So it was kind of funny. Thought we were dead that night, chat. Anyway. It's for a cook's position at a retirement home. Gotcha, Fire. $7 a.m. That's probably not early, right? Oh, man. I could be there at 2:45 every morning. I got you, boss man. Or something, right? That's probably better. See a skipper right here, chat. We can't have that. Although technically I would have got it when I like turned around, so it's not really a skipper, you know? Just saying. Not really. $350 for 2 days. You're assuming it would say 2. Yo, that's, I mean, it's a lot, but it's like, I bet you it's pretty worth it, Jess, especially if you put in like 2 long days at the show. Yeah. 5:30 was a common time for that job. I got you, Nick. There's a 5:30 a.m. I didn't know that. People get up that early and start their day? Golly, that's gross. plan what you want to see, and you don't see it all. I can see that. Well, shoot, even the Louisville farm show, or not even the farm show. Back when we used to go to the lawn and garden show down in Louisville, you couldn't see it all in a couple days, you know. And they've expanded that convention hall since I was there. So I'm sure, yeah, if you actually want to like really get around and see it all, like, good Lord, need to get you a old man scooter, probably, you know. I'm just saying. So yeah. Oh, it's 1,000 for 4 days, but that includes workshops and that. I got you. Yama Rider, what's going on, man? How you doing? Gotcha, Jeff. Gotcha. I mean, a show like that, honestly, just watch a YouTube video of somebody that went there. You'll get to see all the, like, big, cool stuff, because let's be honest, that's what people are going to film. Now, there's probably a lot of other cool stuff, yeah, you would miss, you know, if you weren't actually at the show yourself, right? It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. If you're gonna go, you'd spend 1,000. Gotcha, Nick. No, I got you. I'm right here. Good thoughts, well wishes to you. How about that? I don't know, something. Got a few equipment people. I got you. I got you. I'm right here. I got you. Hope you feel better soon. I don't know how many of you guys, a bunch of you guys probably watch Larson Farms, but they put up their video. He put up his video from the Louisville Farm Show. And like, and it's fine, whatever. But like, you didn't see any of the farm show. But that's probably their experience at the farm show. They probably don't get to see the show much, since they're kind of there as, like, you know, a personality, basically, is why they're there. So it was kind of funny. That was one farming video I've watched. I haven't watched like any farming videos lately. I don't know why. I don't know. Like, even going back to Harvest, like, I really only watched Brian Brown. I didn't even watch Larson's during Harvest. Like, I didn't watch any of their Harvest. I don't really know why either. I just kind of stopped. I mean, I guess I've kept up with like Brian and Cole for the Carn Star. That's about it. Oh, I would assume so, Jeff. Yeah. Have your questions you'd want answered. I gotcha. I did watch that last night, Jeff. Yeah. I knew that was coming up because I saw it on Instagram. And see, I think actually that's part of the reason if I want to get back into watching, like, especially Larson's, I got to unfollow all of them on Instagram. Because you see stuff 2 weeks before it's on YouTube, and when you're watching, it's like, I've already seen this. I already know what the outcome is. So I think I might do that. Just go on Instagram and unfollow all of them. But yeah. I might actually do that, because that would just probably help me out a lot. That, and the other thing is, like, if a video comes out, I have to watch it right away. Otherwise, my dad's gonna watch it, and then, like, when I see him, he'll be like, "Hey, do you watch so and so?" And I'll be like, "No, not yet. I'll watch it later." And then he'll go, "Well, this and this and this and this happened." I guess I won't watch the video anymore. So yeah. This fans say, yeah, that machine's been a lemon. Whoever demoed that machine or whatever, somebody out there has a story of something that happened to that machine. And clearly they didn't tell the dealer. Which you can't really blame the person for not telling the dealer, because you don't want to get you know, you don't want to have to pay that bill, right? So, and I'm assuming it was, you know, an accidental, you know, T-post or something that went through that machine. Something with some mass went through that combine to do all the damage it did. Scully, what's going on, bro? How you doing? We're having a good day. How are you? What's popping? Welcome in. Oh yeah, Jeff. Yeah, it had to be some kind of large. I mean, hopefully nobody would do that on purpose. But maybe they didn't like the machine and they're like, or they didn't like the dealer or the salesman. I mean, there's so many, like, you just don't know, you know? You just don't. Wait, you're doing a project puller. What's that? What are you doing? Projects are fun. Rabbit Sean, what's going on? How you doing? What's poppin'? All right. Yeah. Okay. Underwater tunnel. Nice. Nice. I gotta make a couple of those myself here soon, or at least one. I think I have a concept of how to build an underwater tunnel that I've never done before. So, yeah. Yeah. Demos, new trucks. Gotcha, Nick. Yeah. Be a good time. Your house to the cave house. Nice. Actually, you know what? While we're here, let's empty. Truck holds 100. We have 160, 169,000. How convenient on board. So we'll go ahead and just empty while we're here. Might as well. No, for the train. We have to build out. I want to build the train tunnel, a train tunnel to the Guardian farm. And I don't mean just like to the base of the Guardian farm. I want to like figure out to build like a ramp up to the Guardian farm. But then it just dives underwater. And so I think that'd be kind of cool. So gotta figure that out, but I kind of have an idea. After all, when it comes to Minecraft, I have lots of ideas. How many of them I actually like will complete, I don't know, but I have lots of ideas. So yeah. What about doing a train? I got you. Well, it's not very difficult. I can help you out with that sometime. I'm gonna show you a couple theories, you know. Yeah. I kind of want to build a witch farm, Nick. I have a wet sock now, by the way.
Jacob 2348 Jared X100. Hello there.
Howdy, Jacob. What's going on? It's popping. Sugar Beach, you're out. Okay. Okay, bye. How's life? Life's okay. We're chilling. Rabbit Shop, how's life for you? Gotta get the tunnel done. I got you, brother. Yeah. Do I have a video for a witch farm? I watched a couple different ones, Nick. The big thing with the witch farm is to make it work correctly, we're either going to have to light up every cave or take a perimeter. This is your mod, Jacob. Yeah. Yeah, this is the one you edited for me, yeah? A lot of medical tests and you're getting answers. Well, that's good you're getting answers. Medical stuff sucks. Just saying. It's not good. That's good. But yes, Jacob, this is the one that you edited for us. Yeah. I like the thing, so. Do we get free black cats? I don't know about that. Yeah. So I think it's like it needs to be a pretty good sized perimeter. I gotta do some more research, but I also like that's really far away, Nick, you know? And you know how I am when it comes to Minecraft. If we're gonna dig a perimeter, I gotta build a storage system first. So no, I know, Jacob. That's why I say you either light the tunnels up or you dig them out. And honestly, I mean, it would be one thing. Okay, we could light up the caves, but really to find them all, you'd have to use cheater mode, right? You'd use spectator because there's so many caves in Minecraft these days. Like it's impossible, right? I mean, it's not, but it would be terrible. Honestly, I think it would just be easier just to dig it all out. So you need to go get cats from the witch hut. They're all really far away, Tomcat. Yeah, they're all really far away from home. Now that the one we went to on stream that day, there's like 7 witch huts in that swamp. So there's lots of witch huts. They just they're far, very far away. So yeah. So I don't know if we want to build. We probably need to like go in the go into the nether maybe and do like a portal on top of the nether kind of thing maybe. How far is far? About half an elytra to get there, Nick, and about half an elytra to get back. Because that was that night we were like, Kimmy broke or like had to stop because her elytra because she flew the wrong way. So yeah. Pizza, we'll catch you, man. Have a good day at work. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you. Google Drive, go away. I opened my email and I have an ad about Google Drive. No. No, thank you. No, thank you. I already pay for Google Drive. I don't need to pay for it again. Gosh. Where's the email that I have? Hang on, chat. Me. It's me, Mario. Rabbit Shadow, will catch you later. Enjoy the lurkin. Witch hut. Turn that on. Okay. So, the witch hut we went to. I think it was like that way, right? What are these? Well, now that only says there's 2 that there. That's 10,000 blocks away. I didn't go to that one though. I thought I went to one over here somewhere. Where in the Hannah, Montana? I don't know, Nick. It's far away. Let's put it that way. Let's just put it that way. It's far. Okay. You met another... Oh, I got stuff. Yeah, what biome are they in? Because I could point you in the right direction of a biome. Maybe not right now, but eventually. Is that cheating, Chad? It might be. That's okay. It happens. Wooded Badlands. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Point you in a direction sometime. Could be an adventure for a Friday stream. You never know. Found the place, but they won't spawn. I gotcha. Interesting. All right. Just back and forth now, chat. You know, no big deal, yo. Let's go. Go left at the raid farm and go until your leacher breaks. I mean, pretty much, Jacob, yeah. Pretty much. But yeah. Let the lurking commence. All right. Hope you're having a good day. Welcome in. Oh, boy. Still waiting on that FedEx truck, chat. Good old FedEx. Hooray. Oh, man. You know, I think... Hold on. I think a goal for tomorrow's stream is going to be to get a train tunnel to the end portal. And then maybe go do some end city raiding at some point. But if we can get a tunnel to the end portal, that would be good. That would be very, very good if we could do that. Oh, you know what? I saw something on TikTok today that might actually... I don't think we can make that work, though. I saw a little thing on the old TikToks, but it's all right. You'll do some... I mean, it's fun, Polar. Let's go. Let's do it. Hey, in fairness, it would be nice in Minecraft, Jacob. I'm going to defend Kimmy here a little bit. It would be nice if the colors of the players were synced up, and it would also, it would be nice if you could hit tab and then you could see the players' names and then like what color their little thing is. That would be super nice. Just saying. Oh yeah. You want dragon heads? I gotcha. I think I only have one spare. No, because that would be a feature I would want to, Puller. The whole like just being able to hit tab and see like what color each person is. That would be so handy. There's probably a mod for that, right? Let's send it to... Yeah, let me get right on that. I have their personal email. Wait. Oh, man. All right. What's up, Bear? There probably is a mod. There's a mod for everything, right? There is a mod for everything. Maybe we should make them. Maybe I'll use Chat GPT and make a mod for that. Nobody here watches Kit Boger, right? I'm the only one. Probably the only one that watches it. Chat GPT. It's a little different. I got you, Jacob. I got you. Okay, Puller, you watching? So the other day, I don't get to watch him live much because he's live during the days. So I rewatch at night. And he played a compilation video of him talking to scammers. It was from a whole stream. His editor took and edited every little part where he said Chat GPT, but he said it like in a bunch of different voices and in a bunch of different ways. And like sometimes when he's talking to scammers, he'll say it like really strange just to mess with them. And it's like a 1.5 minute long video of him just saying, him and the scammer both just saying Chat GPT. And it's hilarious. And I was watching some of his, not last night, last night I watched some too, but the night before he played it, I was dying. I was dying. This harvester is a mod. Actually, it's like a triple mod. It's been modded a few times, yeah. It's the toe behind Amity harvester from the base game, but it also, this one's been modded to take all the crops, and then it's also been modded that the conveyor that sticks out to the side has no collision on it. So say you have like the Amity cart pulling up next to you, and like when this thing's hired, especially, it puts the conveyor out like way late, and usually there's a collision there. So that collision has been deleted off of the conveyor belt, so it makes unloading on the go, especially if you have it hired, so much easier. So yeah, it's great. I really like it. And then of course the capacity might have been turned up a little bit as well. So all the root crops capacities are actually, I don't think it does the new onions, but it does all the old root crops before onions. Capacity you can choose default or crank it up, and then it was edited later a second time to get rid of that collision. So like, watch, I can just like put that right through that truck and there's no collision. It's super nice, for the record. Super nice, and it unloads really fast too. But you betcha. It's a pretty nice mod. Double mod, I guess you could say. Chaziputi. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Oh, gosh. I'll probably at some point tonight finish watching his stream from yesterday. He does this thing once a week here lately where he has like one of his buddies on, and then they both call scammers and mess with them. So they'll do like a father son or a mom and a son like thing, you know, with voice changers and stuff. Mess with scammers, and like the one day it was a husband and wife they were pretending to be, and his buddy was the husband, and his buddy just kept going on about black pepper and how they were trying to order like mass quantities of black pepper from Amazon. And so like the scammer was on their computer trying to get their banking information. Of course, it's fake information, obviously. And they just kept going back to Amazon and like looking up black pepper. And the scammer would be like, come on, go back to your bank. And he's like, no, black pepper. Or the one day he was calling that scammer, and of course they get on your computer and try to steal all your information. That's how that works. And instead of like going to the banking website, he just opened YouTube and started playing a millennial farmer video. And he's like, yeah, this is a really good harvest video. I have to watch this. The scammer was so annoyed. It was great. It was so funny. Absolutely hilarious. But anyway, honestly, the scammers deserve being messed with. They really do. Obviously what they're doing is bad and it's not good. Okay. And they definitely deserve getting their time wasted by people. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. That's all right. So chat, we're going to go back and forth a bunch in this field, and then we're going to go over to another field, and we're going to go back and forth, but we're going to be harvesting corn. Hooray, corn. Right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, Jeff. Sometimes it's like, man, they go along with this for so long. I guess it's just the potential of, you know, getting money out of people. And it's crazy too how much the whole scam thing has changed over the years too, of like, you know, not even that long. I've been watching them a couple of years, I guess. CBM, what's going on, man? Thanks for the stream streak. Welcome in. But, you know, before it was always they wanted gift cards, gift cards, gift cards. Well, now if you try to go, especially if you're like, you know, an older person and you try to go into Walmart and buy, you know, $1,000 or whatever of iTunes gift cards, Walmart's not, most of the time, they're not going to sell that to you, and they shouldn't. Especially if you're an older person, you know, they're just not going to do it. Which is good. That's the way it should be. Because, you know, people get these calls from, you know, the IRS. Obviously, they're fake. And, oh, you owe back taxes and you have to go get Sephora gift cards and tell us all the numbers of the Sephora gift cards because the IRS needs Sephora gift cards. Well, obviously that's fake, but to some old person who's confused and doesn't want the cops sent to their house, but you know, it's changed so much now. They don't do the whole gift card thing anymore because it doesn't work like it used to. And now they just want you to log into your banking information and they just want to steal everything. They get remote control of your computer and they get you to log into a bank website. And then on some of those remote, I think it's AnyDesk is the one. And I don't quite understand it, but as the remote connection person, so the scammer, they can make your computer just say like, oh, your computer's updating. And so that's like what the old person would see, but the scammers have full access to your computer at that point and they can do whatever. I don't quite understand how that works or why that's a feature of the remote software, but it's crazy. And then they just steal everything, send a bunch of money to some account that's probably stolen, you know. It's crazy, honestly. It really is. It's threatening legal action against you. Oh, dang, Jeff. Oh, tell her you'll be waiting in the front yard. Send the cops. But yeah. Two people were scammed out of 36,000. The warrant department. Yeah, that doesn't sound fake, right? Welcome in. What's going on? And you know, that's part of it too. Like a lot, of course, having watched so many, I mean, I've watched hundreds, thousands of hours of him, like, you know, mess with scammers and stuff. I've watched him a couple of years now. And it's like so blatantly obvious to me when this happens, but to somebody that has never seen any of this stuff and doesn't have a clue, you know, and especially maybe somebody that's a little bit older. And, I mean, it terrifies me all the time with my dad. Dad's smart enough to know, like, if he gets a phone call and they start talking about something, he comes to me usually, and I'm like, that is blatantly a scam. So yeah, no, exactly. Yeah. You know, Pops is in his mid 70s, and thankfully he's, you know, I've talked to him enough about this. I don't know if he's ever watched any of it, but I've talked to him enough about this that he'll come to me and be like, I got this phone call or I got this text or email or whatever, and it's like, yeah, just ignore that. The department of the government, you know, when they start saying things that just are clearly fake, like, okay, all right, that's obviously fake, Dad. Thanks for playing. So, you betcha. Your dad turns 80 next year. You know, Kit Boga has a security company. And they have a piece of software. It's called like Serif Secure or something. And it basically, you put it on your computer and it won't allow remote connections. So even if somebody gets called by a scammer and then they're told to go to a website and download any of those remote connecting things, it just won't allow remote connection. And it just like, hey, are you sure you want to do this? You're probably getting scammed. It like pops up a thing. Not a bad piece of software, and I believe it's free. So, the Department of Redundancy Department. Exactly. Fair. Oh, man. Every time you get a call, you mess with them. Oh yeah, I've done that before. Yeah, one time it was on stream. I did it live. I held my phone up to my microphone and had a conversation. The guy said I won a gift card. He just needed my social security or something to send it to me. And I was like, but can I use it to buy pizza? And he's like, yeah. I was like, pepperoni with pineapple? And he's like, I guess. Oh, dude. They called from a spoof number, which happened to be your neighbor's number. That's weird, Jeff. See, that's weird too, man, when they start spoofing numbers. And then, like, they even go so far that, like, they'll look up, like the other day, actually, I think it was Tuesday's stream. He was connected to somebody at, like, Citibank, allegedly, through the scammer to, like, the fraud department. And so the guy said his name is being, whatever, fraud department, Citibank, right? So he Googled it. And sure enough, that's a real person. So not only do they spoof phone numbers, they actually basically steal identities of these people that work at these companies that you can Google and see, like, oh, this is a person that works at whatever bank or whatever, right? And they just, like, they basically steal their identity, kind of. And so even if you do Google them, you're like, oh, I guess I'm talking to the right person. It's not, but it's crazy. Jacob, the harvester is leased and the beets will just be sold. I bought the field. The beets were already on it. So I don't want the beets. They'll be sold. Yeah, this is one of the newer fields that I bought the other day. I bought a whole bunch of fields the other day. But we're up to owning, like, a lot of the map now. So a couple more rounds of pig money, we'll be done. To be honest. But yeah. Just getting rid of them to get rid of them. That's why we got a little bit of soybeans to harvest, and we have sunflowers too. We had sorghum too. Play the beats. We got the beats. No, they're just gonna go away. I haven't seen this harvester on sale yet. I've leased it twice now in this map, but I haven't seen it on sale at all. But I think the big takeaway with the whole scammer thing is, like, talk to your family about it. Be that annoying person that's like, you got to be careful. Because at the end of the day, you could end up saving, like, somebody a whole lot of headache and money. And yeah, it's bad. It's bad what they do. They were even asking the other day, because they were like, oh yeah, I have a IRA or something. And the scammer's like, well, can you move that money? Can you move that to the bank account I'm trying to steal? Like, basically is what they were asking. Or a money market account, I think it was. He's like, yeah, I got, $400,000 in a money market account. And the scammer instantly was like, can you move that to your bank account just in case you have to? Like, is that a possibility? Can you do that? Because of course they wanted to steal his bank account, and, drain it of every dollar that he had, which obviously it's all fake, but it's crazy, man. It's crazy. That's all there is to it. It's insane. Zone 1. Oh, I got you, Jeff. I got you. See, a lot of times, and probably what I'm gonna do today, if we get to it. Again, waiting on that FedEx truck. If we get to it, let's look. So, like, 16, and 17, right? This 17 point, I'm not gonna touch. I'm not gonna mess with that. because I'll use that one for like, say, lime spreaders or something like that, right? And then I'll just mess with the S16 spot. Is probably what I'll do. Kind of like I did up here. Actually, I did that on 3 and 4. It's not plowed together yet, but like the 4 point, I'm gonna leave. Now the 5 one, I'll probably get rid of because that would be in the middle of a field. But the 4 will stay. I don't know what 7. I think was gonna be down here, so 7 will go away, but I'll probably leave the 6. Does that make sense? I don't know. I like having options at fields. I do like options, chat. And I don't know when this is going to happen. Maybe I wonder if they'll show up tomorrow and do the... one of them... Well, I don't think it's that much... It's not a reason. Casey's getting a new roof on his house, chat. Like my neighbor. I don't know how noisy that's going to be for stream. For the record. Have I plowed any fields together yet? No, that's on today's agenda, Jacob. Today's agenda is going to be to get done harvesting what we need to harvest, which is 12, 16, 19, 11, and then a little bit up there at the homestead. And then it's plow time and auto drive time. So, you betcha. Assuming I'm probably going to leave stream early today, but we'll see. So, yeah. Do I have a link for this harvester? I don't. It might be in our Discord, though. I don't know if this version of it's in our Discord. Not sure. Zone 4 after plow together. I got you, Jeff. I gotcha. Yeah. You're probably more organized than I am, Jeff, when it comes to auto drive. We don't need to look at the default folder right now, okay? Let's put it that way. It's the end of the map as we know it. No, I'm not done yet. I mean, Stevie's map comes out tomorrow. Just remember that. Stevie's map comes out tomorrow, chat. And I won't be playing it tomorrow. Because we'll be on Minecraft tomorrow. And I won't be here Saturday, so. You betcha. No, I won't be here Saturday. Just a newbie, I gotcha. Oh, Jacob, remember the 100% GPU thing I was telling you about on here? There's another caveat to that. It only does that when I have my frame set to 60. If I have my frame limited to 30, it's like it runs at like 50 or 60%. It doesn't go to 100. So I wonder if that's maybe part of it too. Because I was in and out. I don't think there's any alfalfa fields left anymore. No. But 9 or 18 was alfalfa, but I own it, so I plowed it under last night. And I was like, oh, I'm not doing the frame thing, but then my frames are limited, or the GPU thing. My frames are limited to 30 last night, and it was fine. So it's when it's at 60 that it just cooks. Which I guess kind of makes sense, right? You don't limit yours? I gotcha. Yeah, I could get more than 60, but it's like, why? You know, I don't care. It's fine. I'm already drawing enough power to put the stream on. I don't need to be drawing more just to get, 20 more frames, right? I don't even know if I can get 20 more frames. Hold on. Limit is 240, chat. What's that do? We get like 91 with about 80 to 90% GPU right now, getting 86 frames, 85 frames. So, I mean, yeah, I guess it's better, but why? 60's plenty for me. Turn that down. Oh, boy. The old, I gotta take care of the old 3090. I don't really like running it that high. Because one of these days, I'm gonna have a problem with that. I don't think I want to look at new video card prices right now, so. Yeah, so we'll just keep running her till she blows up, you know. That's kind of the plan, actually. Run her till she blows up, and then we'll deal with what we have to. We'll do what we have to do. But until then, run it until she blows up. You betcha. Ian, what's going on, man? Thanks for the 90 stream streak. How are you? What's poppin'? Right. Oh, remember, so we're talking about this FedEx truck. We're waiting for a FedEx truck today for parts for our side-by-side. I can always hear especially if I'm outside, like when I was outside putting up Christmas lights. I could always hear the FedEx truck when he's like nowhere near my street at all. He blares music like you wouldn't believe from that FedEx truck. Every day. Didn't put the harvester in Discord. I got you, Jacob. Okay. I think the non-edited version of this is in there. Well, the edited once version of this is in there, not the Jacob edit. I just got full. Dang it, Bobby. I didn't think I was that full. All right. So I was kind of hoping to finish the field, but I guess we'll go empty. Because I don't really have a choice now. I have to. But yeah, Buddy must have one of those like Bluetooth speakers or something, and he just ranks the music. It's crazy. Every day though. Every day. What is wrong with the side-by-side? So we're fairly confident that it's the drive shaft that goes from the transmission to the rear end. On the front of that drive shaft, there's a U-joint. The U-joint has a tiny bit of slot, but it's not terrible. But on the back of that drive shaft, there's this weird, like, ball bearing thing. I don't even know what they call it. I've never seen anything like it before. I don't know if it's like kind of a mix between, I don't even know. It's weird. It's got like big splines or like kind of gears, and then like ball bearings that actually transfer the power. But like when we took it apart, 3 of the 5 ball bearings fell out, and then the other 2 like were like stuck, if you will. They were stuck in the thing, and it's like, well, that's weird that 3 of them fell out, but 2 are stuck. And then there's like a kind of like a coupler on the front of the rear end that those ball bearings, like they go inside there, and that's how it transfers the power. And it's like those, we don't know if there's like wear in there necessarily, because without having the brand new part sitting next to the old part, it's kind of hard to tell. So we went ahead and we ordered the entire like drive shaft between the transmission and the rear end. So new, like we get that new like coupler and all the things, because that's like really the only thing we've kind of found that's like weird or wrong so far, was that like coupler thing at the transmission there. So but as of right now, there's no rear end in the side-by-side at all. The gearbox is sitting on the bench right now. So, the gearbox feels good. Everything's the gearbox itself, the rear end, it feels fine. So we're kind of thinking it was that drive shaft, and then there's like this weird retainer thing in there, and it was messed up. So that's why we went ahead and just decided to order the whole assembly. So instead of trying to get like this part or that part, Dad just said, nope, we're doing the whole thing. And it's like, that's probably for the best. To be completely honest, that's probably for the best. So we're hoping to get the part today. You guys recall, I'm not here Saturday because we're going to an auction. And we need the side-by-side for the auction, or Dad needs the side-by-side for the auction. Because otherwise it's a ton of walking, and it's, you know, dad's getting up there in years and he doesn't appreciate all the walking. So they don't care if you bring a side-by-side, a golf cart. They don't care at all at the auction. So as long as you don't park it in their way. If you park it in their way, they get it grumpy with you, but we don't park it in the way. We always keep it out of the way. So not a big deal. So the plan is right now, depending on what time the FedEx truck shows up today, it's supposed to be here by like 8 o'clock today, it says. So we'll see. But the plan kind of is, Pops is not home right now. And he said he would put the side-by-side back together himself. And I'm like, well, that's a lot of work and you shouldn't have to do that by yourself. I'll be glad to help. So kind of the plan is when the FedEx truck comes to call him, and then probably end stream shortly after that. Although honestly, where Pops is at, he's hanging out with people. He can stay there for a while, you know? So we'll probably, depending on when the truck comes, we'll probably dip out of here, a little bit early today, and then go to the farm and work on the side-by-side until it's done. Put it all back together tonight, so. My luck with like FedEx. FedEx is terrible. I don't like FedEx. At least here in the St. Louis area, they are terrible. Nice enough people, but they're terrible. So yeah. Extra large grain cart. Oh yeah, Jeff. Nice, nice, nice. Interesting. You'll ask again. Okay. Jeff, I'll have to look at it. Although I don't have tractors to be pulling big grain carts, I'll tell you that right now. I definitely don't right now. Oh, that thing is crazy big. What the heck? Interesting. That thing's wild. That thing is wild. That could be good on a 4X. Depends on the capacity of it, but yeah, it could be. Could be good on a 4X. Chat, we got 2 more loads of sugar beets on board right now. Truck holds 100, so got 2 more loads already, and then some. It's crazy. Crazy. Capacity equals yes. I mean, it kind of looks like it, yeah. Thing's massive. Absolutely massive. That's okay. Right, last pass coming up. That didn't take that long. We were only on this field like an hour and a few minutes. It's not bad. Would have been less time if I would have had the tractor prepared and actually had a tractor with enough horsepower when we started. Since I kind of used a tractor that was way too small for it at first, so yeah. It's all good. We got it. We got the job done. Heck yeah. Let's go. And now we need the tractor to run the, actually we don't need this tractor right now. Never mind. Got a different tractor on that other bin sitting over there. Got big wheels. Gotta love good old big wheels. It's my favorite look on these big articulated tractors, the single wheel. I know it aggravates everybody, but like, I like it. We do need our truck, but let's get these going. Yepers, okay. And we learned this the other day. We're gonna put that right there, and that's gonna be where he's gonna start. I learned this, chat. I learned it. By golly, wait. I thought it was there. It worked. Hooray. Special dark matter compaction system. What? Oh, you mean it holds a lot, Jacob? Is that what you're getting at? Because I would never guess that from you, Jacob. I would never guess that you would mod something. Nah, you wouldn't do that. You only use OEM equipment, you know? Not modified at all. Never. The name is good. It's something, yeah. I was thinking like Satisfactory right there. Okie dokie. There's my truck. Okay, so I do need the truck for what I'm doing. I also need a grain cart. I don't have a grain cart down here, do I? I don't have a grain cart. What was I going to use for a grain cart? I don't remember. I got the other grain carts all kind of chilling up there. I mean, I guess I could use the big one. I don't really have a tractor for it. I have that there big grain cart, but I just don't really have a. The Fords don't like it. So. Maybe we'll, you know what? Let's lease a Kloss, shall we? Should I buy Big Roy? Should I buy Big Roy to run that grain cart? Oh, gosh. I really need the new big John Deere, but of course I can't buy that with our rules of the whole everything has to be used. So kind of unfortunate. We go tracks this time, chat. Let's go tracks this time. Last time we leased this, we had big wheels on it. All right, let's go. Let's go. Wait, you can do crab steering on this thing, but you can't make it front wheel, front track only. Okay, you gotta have all four tractors. I don't really care for. All right. We are on Iowa. What's going on? Welcome in. $88,000 or $100,000 might be a messy. Might have to, Jeff. Yeah, that's a lot. That or you better pull it with, I don't know, Big Roy. Or something. I don't know. That's kind of wild. So the reason I'm not going to use any of my smaller grain carts that I have like staged up here is that they are too small. And I need bigger grain carts to keep up with two combines. So I'm going to go grab the big grain cart out of the shed. The big dog. We still have corn to harvest up here too, y'all. We might not get to plowing too many fields together today, but we'll see. We've got a lot of work to do. That's okay. We need to get a lime spreader going on that field we just harvested too. which conveniently there's a lime spreader sitting at the lime bin. Huh. How convenient, chat. How convenient. It's sitting there hooked up to a tractor, full on fuel. Wait, I don't know about fuel. Full on lime. Ready to rock. Might as well go get him going, because that's going to take a minute on that. Well, it's an okay sized field, but the big thing is that it's never, I don't think it's been limed. Actually, I might have limed it already. I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll just hit the old course play auto drive and get it done. I gotta adjust my working with first, though, obviously, since this thing likes to change, and I don't know why they don't give us the ability to just type it in. Just type in what we want. It would be so much easier. But anyway, what do I know? What do I know? Gotta edit the hitch. Oh yeah, Jeff. Yeah. Yeah, the Kloss would be perfect to have that hitch. Yes. Speaking of hitches, I never downloaded that other one, Jeff. The telehandler one. I was gonna, and then, well, I didn't. Basically. Oh gosh, I've actually been having some issues with the server, and I don't actually know what the issue is, but twice, I think this week. So like when I went to join, I think it was Tuesday, and when I went to join today before stream, or I don't know. It was twice this week. Once was definitely today before stream, and once was the other day. The server's just not there. It's crashed. I don't know what's crashing it, and I don't know why, but the server just crashes. The PC doesn't restart. The Minecraft server hasn't been restarted in forever now, so I know it's not the PC like restarting or something, so I don't quite know what's up with that. Kind of annoyed, to be honest. But it's also a good thing because I do need to like get better about restarting the server on a regular basis. But I need to restart Minecraft before tomorrow's stream. That definitely needs to happen. I need to restart it, and I need to see. I think I need to go into a text document, like a notepad thing, and change the difficulty, the default difficulty for the server, Minecraft server. Because I'm pretty sure every time I restart it, it puts the server on easy. And that's not what we want to play on, so. It's not what I want to play on anyway, because then the raid farm doesn't work. So there is that. Oh, chat, last night in Minecraft, a couple of us were having spear training, if you will. We were we were spawning iron golems, you know, blocks of iron in a pumpkin or a jack-o'-lantern, and taking turns using our spears in Minecraft. It was quite funny. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Jacob, I'm not doing it right now. Not doing it right now. I mean, I could. Nobody's in there, so. But yeah. Nobody's in there right now, so I could. It would actually be a good time. I probably need to restart the machine, to be honest. it's been longer than I should admit since the server PC's been restarted, so that's all right. Yeah, I wouldn't do it if people are like trying to be off adventure, Jacob. I think the last time I restarted the server, I went around in like spectator mode and made sure that like people weren't actively doing anything. And then I restarted it. So. Yeah, I wouldn't do that to people, Jacob. I think I made sure like people were at their houses and like not in danger situations. So yeah. I wouldn't do that to anybody. I'm not that mean. I mean, no, I'm not that mean. But yeah, usually I can find a time when there's nobody in there late at night. And it's not a big deal just to... I mean, literally a Minecraft server restart takes like, I don't know, 2 minutes, maybe a minute. Like it's way fast. To be honest. You didn't log back into that server. I would understand that, yeah. Definitely can understand that. Well, back in the day when I used rented servers, it would at least give you a countdown. Right? So it would pop up and say server's going to restart in, you know, 10 seconds or whatever it was. It was never actually 10 seconds. It was usually way longer, but yeah. Strongly worded. Oh, man. Yeah, now, I mean, technically I could just type as like the server and be like, hey, I'm restarting the server. Y'all quit flying. I would have enough courtesy to do that if I knew people were flying. But honestly, I think since we've started playing Minecraft again, I think I've only restarted the server one time. Like it's been running great on this newer server PC, you know. Yeah, it's been awesome so far. Pretty happy with it, if you will. Pretty happy with it. Yeah. And really only that one time we had any kind of issue with the server. And that's because I might have been rendering video while there were like 6 of us or something connected to the Minecraft server. We had a little bit of lag, but it wasn't that bad. So yeah, that's really the only issue that we've had, and it was self-inflicted, you know? So even if I don't have crayons, I'm fresh out, sorry. Fresh out. Hey, I just want stuff to work like it's supposed to, and so far it's been working great. So yeah. Been working great. But yeah. Stress test? I was definitely stress testing the server that one day. The server PC, yeah. Definitely was. Chat, we have a visitor. Let's say hi to our visitor, chat. Hello?
Hello.
What's up?
Oh, it's another day.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Every day is a beautiful day.
Won't you be my... It is a beautiful... It's 59 degrees right now, Nick.
Yeah.
Jacob 2348 Jared X 100. Hello Nick.
Hi, Jacob.